A data marketing corporation is manipulating Steven Universe fans? It's time for the latest news out of animation. Fans of Rebecca Sugar's animated series Steven Universe are rejoicing at a recent announcement. Apparently, audience demand to see further adventures of Steven and his pals is 4,060% higher than that of a hypothetical average show. This sparked a lot of discussion around efforts to renew Steven Universe. Even Rebecca Sugar's husband and creator of OKKO, Ian Jones-Quartey, was intrigued by this news. Legendary animator Giancarlo Volpe asked if given this news, they could pay animators 40.6 times their current wage. Excited fans were soon speculating about how a spinoff might work, while others were just happy about the idea of a continuation to their beloved show. If there's so much demand, Cartoon Network has to notice, right? Unfortunately, there's a big issue with all this. The source of these impressive numbers, Parrot Analytics, is not a well-known company. If you're familiar with them, it's likely through their work on the Guinness Book of World Records. Parrot is a new media data science firm focused on trying to tell streaming platforms and television networks what audiences want to watch and where those audiences are. Unlike traditional data firms, which look at surveys and test sample sizes, Parrot's focus is on internet activity. Watching clips of a show on YouTube or TikTok, or just mentioning it on social media in general, are all things that drive Parrot's numbers up. The company then uses machine learning to crunch and measure these raw figures into a statistical measurement of demand. As useful as this technology sounds, there's plenty of room for skepticism. Raw data-focused algorithms don't always translate to reality very accurately. For starters, it's extremely vulnerable to bots. More crucially, numerical data can lack a lot of relevant context. Just because the show still has a strong positive reputation and fans continue to talk about it, doesn't mean the demand for more is really there. And while no one gains from inaccurate data, if Parrot's metrics don't show demand for content, they're not going to get hired to tell studios where that demand is. So they have a motive to make every show look as good as possible. For example, back when they were developing Sherlock Season 4, the BBC brought on Parrot Analytics to investigate demand for the show, hoping to see what countries to broadcast it in, and the data firm presented an extremely rosy picture. Parrot suggests very strong global demand, including in Germany, China, India, and Singapore. What's most interesting isn't the countries with the highest demand, but where we haven't seen it come through in previous deals. That sounds extremely impressive, but in truth, these conclusions shouldn't have been too surprising. Sherlock's heavy Chinese audience was already making headlines, and very strong global demand was not enough to save the show. Ultimately, the BBC did not renew Sherlock for Season 5. Hopefully, Parrot has refined its algorithm since then. Even if they're being entirely sincere, the Steven Universe fandom has always been extremely active online, a fact that seems likely to sway a data analysis company that's focused on internet activity. Fans have already identified a recent TikTok trend focused on the character Blue Diamond as potentially responsible for the high demand figure Parrot quoted. If you're a fan of Steven Universe, by all means, enjoy the moment and hope for a return. Just understand that the messenger isn't exactly reliable. But hey, Phineas and Ferb managed to come back, and we've just got a bunch of details on the new season. Check it out!